Hi children, good morning. Yes, I am your Sharmila teacher. Today we are going to start our English lesson. Our third lesson. 2 lessons we have completed. Now we have third lesson, cats and dogs. See here what is the picture given here? Cats and some dogs. Isn't it? Yes, our lesson is also regarding these cats and dogs. See here, we have one starter kit. We have one starter kit here. Both cats and dogs are loving pets, but they are quite opposite in their nature. You know, cats and dogs, they don't love each other. Always they used to fight each other. It is their nature. Means wherever you see cats and dogs, they will not be friends. They are always fighting with each other. A dog enjoys wrestling with its owner. Wrestling means to fight, to jump, or to means how we can tell to fight or jump. How we'll treat with the dogs in that way, in a rough way. But a cat would run away if treated roughly. If you treat it roughly, cats will not stay with us. They will go away. That is why cats and dogs can never be friends. That is why cats and dogs never be friends. Here you will read an interesting story how cats and dogs became enemies of each other. How they became enemies? Here given one story regarding this. Now let us see the lesson. There was a time when cats and dogs lived as friends. There was a time when cats and dogs were lived as friends. Once upon a time. They were not enemies. They ate and played together. They ate means they used to eat together and they used to play together. But then they became bitter enemies. What is the meaning of bitter, children? Here one given means one meaning here given. Bitter means feeling great anger or dislike for someone. Means generally you have friends. That means you will feel very happy with them. With those whom you don't like, means to play with them you don't like, they are your enemies. Like that here given. Bitter enemies means strong enemies. Do you know why they are enemies? How they became enemies? Do you know? Read this story and you'll know. If you read this story, you will know that. See here. In those days, one Mr. Smith had a dog and a cat. Here one means what, children? Here one means you don't know that third person. Mr. Smith. Do you know Mr. Smith? You don't know. That's why for an unknown person he is given. One Mr. Smith means one person, Mr. Smith, had a dog and a cat. He is having a dog and a cat. The dog was named Bruno. And the cat was named Kitty. Means dog name Bruno, cat name Kitty. Dog's name Bruno and cat's name Kitty. This cat and the dog were the best of friends. Means they are like best friends. You also have in the school your best friends. At your home also you have best friends, no? Like that only this dog and cat have, the two are very best of friends. They would kiss each other on the nose. Bruno would say, "Oh Kitty, you are so pretty." What Bruno used to tell, they love each other and they used to kiss each other, and Bruno used to tell, "Oh Kitty, you are so pretty." Pretty means very beautiful. To the cat, dog was telling what a cat was very beautiful, and Kitty would say, "Bruno, you are so handsome." And the cat used to tell to the dog that Bruno is so handsome. Bruno, you are so handsome. Handsome means here dog is a boy. So Kitty is telling that Bruno, dog is very handsome, very beautiful. Now, Bruno and Kitty were faithful pets. Faithful means in Telugu we'll say Viswasamaina. Bruno and Kitty were faithful pets. Means they used to obey the owner's words. Who is their owner? Mr. Smith's words. Kitty kept her master's house free from mice. What Kitty used to do? Kitty kept her master's house, means Mr. Smith's house, free from mice. Mice means it is one type of rat. Now, Bruno kept it safe from thieves. Thieves means, yes, those who comes in the night and to steal the house. Okay, thieves means you all know. In Telugu what we call dongalu. Yes, Bruno kept it safe from thieves. But their master was a big miser. Big miser. Their master was a big miser. Miser means what? Miser means, here see given. Miser, one who loves money and spends as little as it as possible. Means how much less money he can able to spend, that much money he will spend. Only less money he will spend to purchase things. In Telugu what we call pisinari vadu. What we call pisinari. Yes, he didn't give the animals enough to eat. What he used to do? He didn't give enough food to eat that animals. One day both Bruno and Kitty went to their master. Both Bruno and Kitty went to their master. They went near their master. "Sir," they said, "we love you. We keep the mice away from your house. We keep it safe from thieves. But you don't give us good food. You must give us a big piece of fresh meat every day." One day, they both, cat and dog, went near their master and said, they love their master, but what he is doing to them? He is not giving proper food, means sufficient food he is not giving to them. So they are asking for the food. They are asking meat. Now the master was a miser. So he didn't want to spend on meat every day. He don't want to spend on meat every day. Spend his money on meat every day. So he tried to be clever. He wanted to be smart, and you will fall ill if you eat meat every day. What he said? He said that if they eat meat every day, definitely they'll get sick. They'll fall ill. We don't care, said animals. Animals said they don't care. And there is one thing more. You must sign an agreement. You must promise to give us meat every day. They kept one condition, that they should give every day master should give every day one big piece of fresh meat that he need to write in one agreement, and he should promise to give, and he should sign that paper. Next. So Mr. Smith had to sign an agreement. In it, he wrote that he would give the animals a big piece of meat daily. Kitty took the agreement and hid it in the loft. Loft means alamara. Loft means alamara. We'll have in our houses, no? That one. Hid means to hide it. It safely kept in the loft. Mr. Smith gave the animals meat for a week. According to the agreement, he had given one piece of meat for 1 week, means 7 days he has given. But then he said that meat was so expensive, it is very costly. So he stopped buying meat for the animals. He again started giving them only bread and little of milk. Again, what he did? He started giving only bread and milk. Both Bruno and Kitty were very angry. They went to Mr. Smith and said, "Sir, you promised to give us fresh meat every day, but where is the meat?" They asked. "You promised us to give fresh meat every day, but where is the meat?" Then he said, "Did I make any promise?" asked Mr. Smith. "Did I make any promise to you?" Like that he asked. "Yes, sir, you did," said Bruno. Bruno said. The dog said, "Yes, you did. You even signed an agreement." Like that he said to him. "What agreement?" asked Mr. Smith. Their boss asked, "What agreement?" "I will show you," said Kitty. Cat said, "I will show you," and she at once ran to the loft where she kept that agreement. No, till there she ran. But Kitty couldn't find any agreement. She found only small bits of paper there. What she found? Only small bits of paper. There is no agreement there. The mice had nibbled, means made it into pieces. Nibbled means make into pieces. The mice had nibbled the paper badly, means mice totally made pieces of that paper. Kitty came back and told Bruno what had happened. Then dog asked Cat what had happened. The two animals tried to argue with Mr. Smith, but he didn't listen. "No agreement, no meat," he said. Then what the Mr. Smith said, he said, "If you bring the agreement, I'll give you the meat. If you don't bring, I'm not going to give you the meat." Bruno was now very angry with Kitty. Dog got angry on Cat. He called her careless, even bit her tail. He called her careless and bit her tail, like the picture shown in the book. "Now, you dog, did you bite my tail?" asked Kitty angrily. Then Cat got angry on Dog and asked, "Did you bite my tail?" "Yes, I did," growled Bruno, means shouting biggerly with a threatening voice. Shouted biggerly. When your mother gets angry on you, she will shout on you, no? In the same way here also, Bruno shouted biggerly on Cat. "And I will kill you and eat your flesh. I'll kill you and eat your flesh," he said. Kitty was afraid. She at once bolted up a tree, means climbed up a tree. From that day on, dogs and cats bitter enemies, and from that day on, cats have hated. That day onwards, they are bitter enemies. They don't like each other. This is the story. That's why cats and dogs are enemies. Okay, children. Now, once again, what you have to do is read this lesson by your own, and down you have some meanings. You do one thing, note down in your book. I'll give you notes again. Okay, children. Stay home, stay healthy.